The following video illustrates a scenario where a physically handicapped learner was excluded. A parent is looking for a school for his physically disabled child. He then went to a certain school, met the principal of the school, but the principal refused to accept the child into the school. The reason is because he thought that the parents were not going to tolerate such a child.
Coco. Coco.
Come in, come in.
Good morning, Mr. Principal.
Good morning, sir. You can please have a seat.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, young lady. Good morning. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. What's your name? Lesego. Okay, and you are
Mr. Ramale.
And what is your name, sir?
I'm Mr. Ramale.
Mr. Ramalepe.
Ramale.
Ramalepe.
Yes.
Oh, nice to meet you, Mr. Ramalepe.
Thank you.
And the young lady's name is? My name is Lesego. Lesego. Nice to meet you, Lesego. Sorry. What can I do for you, sir?
Oh, I came here looking for space for my younger daughter.
You actually looking for a space for your daughter, sir?
Yes, sir.
And what grade is she going?
Grade 9.
Grade 9.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just check here on my system. Okay. We do have space for 50 students. Right now, unfortunately, sir, because of the condition that your child has, we cannot accommodate her in our school. Usually in my school, we don't accept children with disabilities. Reason being, some of the parents wouldn't like the fact that their kids will be exposed to such. You understand?
I understand.
Yes. I would like to accommodate. I was going to accept your daughter in our school, but now, because of your condition, unfortunately, sir, we cannot. I'm sorry. Because now, it's going to be difficult for us. Let me just make you understand and give you like the valid reasons. Firstly, she won't be able to write. She won't be able to participate maybe in some of the school activities. You understand, it's going to be difficult for us and for her as well. So I really don't know. It's better maybe if you just take it to an institution where they accommodate children with hip condition.
Oh, I understand, Mr. Principal, but we have problems like this school is closer to home, so he can be able to come to school early in the morning, but she is also capable, tested cognitively, that he can do what other learners can do. The only difficulty is that the hands, you understand, Mr. So we were looking for space, so we don't know. Seriously, really in need of space also.
Unfortunately, say I cannot accept your daughter in my school. Hence, I explained to you that I suggest maybe just take her to an institution where they will accommodate children like her. Okay? Yes.
Oh, thank you, Mr.
It's a pleasure, sir. Have a great day.
Okay.
Bye, young lady. Bye. Bye.
The following day, the father went to the Department of Education to place a complaint, and they were appointed a representative to go with them to the school.
Knock. Oh, come in. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you, sir?
I'm good.
I'm good. How are you, ma'am?
I'm good, thanks, and how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you, young lady?
I'm good, and you?
I'm also good. What can I do for you, sir, again this time?
Oh, we are back. For sure, maybe you can recall
Yes,
our
I
faces
remember you.
last time.
Yes,
Yeah, we were
yes.
here before.
Good day. Again. How are you?
I'm good.
Good as well. So we've received a complaint from these people. The
Who am I
department
speaking to?
is speaking to Miss Chabalala from the Department of Education. Yes. Yes. So we received a complaint from these people, and I would like to inform you that you cannot exclude this child just because she has special needs. This child, yes, she doesn't have hands, but this doesn't mean that the child is not capable of matching the capabilities of the students in this school. And we know that according to White Paper 6, the whole is to give schools that are inclusive for all learners. So we're basically here to say that you cannot say this child cannot be accommodated in this school simply because of the lack or the disability.
Oh, okay. I understand what you're telling me, ma'am. But now, can you please make me understand in terms of how is she going to be able to do her schoolwork in class? How is she going to participate in other activities? Hence, she cannot be able to do most of the things by herself.
Principal,
Yes.
from what I understand, as a principal, you must know that inclusive education basically means that including all children, irrespective of their
I
race,
understand.
of their ability, of their gender, and whatsoever it is.
Yes.
So in this case, this child must be given special needs, special attention. This child must be provided with material that will help her cope.
So is okay. So is the government going to help us with those resources? Hence, in our school, we don't at the moment have those things.
From what I understand, as a school, you have to file or you have to apply for such things in order to accommodate this kind of children. And because I understand that it's not just her who's looking for accommodation in this school. There are other children who are the same as she is, who are also looking for accommodation. So you must file a report and then send it to the Department of Education, where you will then state that you would like to make adjustments to the school so that we can provide you with the funding to make adjustments.
Yes.
But for now, you cannot say that you will never accommodate this child because other parents are going to be like, what are our children living with? This person is a normal person. It doesn't mean that not having hands stops her from learning. Simply means that this child has a normal brain like all those others. You might even find that she's beyond their capabilities. So what I'm saying is you cannot say, based on other parents' perception, then this child cannot be accommodated in this school. So, sorry again. These people said that they found what you said to them offensive yesterday.
And I would like to apologize for that. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry.
Okay, apologies. I'll check.
So what's the way forward, principal?
Can I promise you that by Monday, I think your child can come to the school.
The learner was then accepted at the school, and this is her first day at the school. She was excluded and treated like a different person because of the beliefs the other learners had about her. The lecturer then prepared for his lesson, and the learners walked into class. The lecture was based on inclusive education, which was just being preached without being practiced. The handicapped learner was yet excluded in the classroom by other learners.
Good morning, sir.
Today's lesson is going to be about inclusive education. We are going to discuss about inclusive education. Firstly, we must sign a register for today's lesson. Is the register? Oh, you can start it. Can anyone tell us what inclusive education means? Anyone inclusive education?
Does it not mean having the curriculum?
No, not having the curriculum. Anyone? About inclusive education? Does anyone knows what white paper mean? White paper 6 mean? Okay. According to Department of Education 2019, 2013 on page 9, it says, inclusive education means that the mainstream school should accept all actively welcome ideas about inclusive education. Okay, Cecily?
Sir, is it not about the curriculum?
No, inclusive education is not about the curriculum. Inclusive education, according to Department of Education, it says, inclusive education means that the mainstream schools should accept or actively welcome children with disabilities.
Anna's needs were then attended to, and she was provided with a recording material, an assistant, as well as listening device. The other learners in the classroom were also accommodative and supportive to the disabled learner. They could do this after information was given to them by the principal. This led to an effective classroom where there are no disruptions. Learners could all learn the same curriculum in the same classroom that did not discriminate against able and disabled learners, and that was an inclusive classroom.
I have activity on the board, guys. Can we discuss the question on the board?
The second question is inclusive education. Inclusive education is including those learners with disabilities and